In this particular task, we're going to create some assessment materials, a variety of type we can choose from. We're going to be using a chatbot prompt, or we're going to demonstrate a really awesome AI quizzing tool called Quizzes AI. So you want to generate a variety of assessment materials. They might be formative, summative. They might include rubrics, answer keys, exemplars, things like that. So when you've created your materials, we've provided some ideas for things that you should watch for regarding formative or summative assessments in terms of alignment with learning outcomes, varied in type, developmentally appropriate, clear answers and exemplars, helping students understand the expectations for success, etc. So when creating, we'll start with our chatbot prompt. This is a very flexible prompt where you can make some different choices. We've included multiple different types of assessments, both summative and formative. You can have it create all of them at the same time, which is what I'm going to demonstrate, or you can pick and choose a particular type based on your needs. We'll enter in our learning outcome, of course. So moving to Copilot, you'll see I've copied in here. Note that in our chatbot prompts, we always start off with act as an expert on this particular topic. In our case, act as an expert K-12 teacher. That really helps the AI set its focus and context. I've asked for quite a few assessment items. Because we've got 6 or 7 different types, I've tried to create 2 or 3 of each kind. So we've got, and I put our learning outcome in here, copied right from the curriculum. And I've included all sorts of different types of assessment items. You could certainly change that based on your interests and use your professional judgment. So we'll hit submit on that. And you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff here you can choose from. In terms of once your outcomes have been generated, please note that there's an export button. There's usually the ability to copy your output and paste it into any document you wish to. Some do have export features. Microsoft Copilot, of course, has export to Microsoft Word or to PDF. Google Gemini has an export feature to Google Docs in addition to copying. And ChatGPT and others have various export options too, depending on your level of account. The free one for sure has copy paste. So various types of assessment items. Please go through them, ensure that they meet your needs, use your professional judgment on those. But this can save you a great deal of time in terms of having to create it from scratch. So that is the AI chatbot prompt. Now for Quizzes AI, Quizzes.com has been around for several years, and they've included some AI features in recent years. It's really quite exciting in terms of what it offers. Now, I should mention before I go further that technically the AI feature is a premium feature that costs. However, they have a free for schools program, provided, now their words, provided 5 or more teachers from your organization. Now, to me, I read that as 5 teachers from your school division with the same school division email. And I believe you can sign in with Google or Microsoft accounts. It may mean 5 from a particular school. I'm not 100% sure, but my advice is find some colleagues who want to join you on this journey. Unlock it for free. Free is good. Once you're in, note the options here. You can certainly create, we're going to be creating, using our AI tool, creating the quiz questions right on the spot here. However, there are a lot of ways you can generate. If you have a regular document, if you have a Word document or PDF with some quiz questions on there, it will import it really well. And I have tried a few of these different tools out where they claim to be able to import question items from a printed Word document. They don't work that well. I found that Quizzes AI works the best I've seen thus far. Website articles, YouTube videos, etc. Lots of different options here. Note that they've also got other AI planning toolkits, lesson planner, rubric generator, several other tools. We won't cover that in this video. We're going to focus on creating questions from a prompt or an excerpt. Okay. And for this, we're going to go straight to I'm just going to pop over here to one where I've done this already, copied and pasted the learning outcome, select the number of questions. If you theoretically had a block of text, you can copy and paste it in here and just go automatic. Or if you had on a different document, let's say some multiple choice items, true, false, etc., you could just copy and paste it all in here and it will parse it apart automatically. So that's where the automatic feature comes in. I've selected my science grade 3 once again, and I'll hit continue. And in a moment, we'll see these being generated. You can select subtopics as these generated items will go into their bank. There are literally millions of quizzes available for you to search in this bank that others have created. So you can certainly do that. All right. And generate quiz. That will generate the quiz for you. Here are some questions being generated. Once they've been generated, if you like them, you can either regenerate them with changes if you wish to, or you can hit confirm and it will now populate it into a Quizizz.com quiz. So we'll hit save here. All right. I do not have the Quizizz AI feature quite yet. But rest assured that once you've got a quiz in your repertoire, which I'll go to right now, a sample quiz, once you've got that quiz available and saved, you can hit start now or assign. There are some awesome features. This is classic mode. You can do live with your students. You have team modes, instructor paced, test mode. You can assign it to students so they can do it on their own time when they're at their own pace. Here's a really exciting new feature. This is called paper mode. And it works with multiple choice questions. And essentially the students, as you can see in the upper right corner, students hold up a little card, looks a little bit like a QR code. They call it a Q card with the letter Q for quizzes. And depending on which side, one of those four sides is held upright, that represents A, B, C, or D. And then the teacher takes their phone and scans across the classroom when all the students are holding it up, and it immediately will register the students' responses. So if you want to do a digital quiz, but your students don't have digital devices, fear not. You can do this quite easily. Note that in addition to quizzes in a variety of forms, these can also be shared as flashcards, which are another really effective way to solidify that foundational learning that students might need to then further develop deeper concepts and transfer it. So there are options here for self-study, students who feel like they are still learning it or they know it, and then these flashcards will remove out of their deck. So many different options for the different tools that can be created from your AI quiz. And that is Quizizz.com. So whether you're using a prompt or whether you're using Quizizz AI, check out these what to look fors, and good luck in creating your materials.